Welcome to California. How we are here for the Fareway Food Stars 350. Let's get ready, as I'm going to be fucking many maids. No, I'm in the booth. No, I'm doing the comment. No. Bloody shagging bastard. Anyways, sorry about that interruption. We're here today, ladies and gentlemen, here at Auto Club Speedway in beautiful, sunny California. As on the pole today, it's going to be Joshua Michaels. Next to him is the dog, Shawn Henley, who coincidentally works for Fareway Food Stores. So, nice to see him up at the front in the sponsor of his own race. And behind them is Michael Norman, and next to him is his cousin, I believe so.
Drivers, start your engines!
Yes, I was correct. As they've been given the command to fire up the engines, the cousins side by side, Michael Norman and James King. And behind them is Chris Washer and the 21 of Joshua Collard, one of the dominating trucks here in the series, alongside Danny Wells. There's the 6 of Ian Durham. Beside him is Derek Engel. Then, rounding out the top 10. Rounding out the top 10, it's Zach Hamlin and Sean Gallagher. And look at this again, side by side. Those two are inseparable. Danny Wells and Deanna Shelton. In fact, I was going to go and find out where Danny is, but no need to. He's outside the top 10 in 11th position. Whereas you've got Deanna Shelton and the 94-ounce Dream Machine from Hendrick up into the fray. He's got a good aerial view here. His pace car's dived to the pit road. Michaels now takes us underway. We'll go at Auto Club. They will be getting up to speed now. This is when they tend to go fast. Into turns 1 and 2. Michaels now getting a challenge from Norman. Norman now to the inside. He's bringing the 5 and the 6 of Washer and Dutter along with him. Gotta love the flyby. Michael now to the inside. That middle groove is going to be your best friend here today. As Michael Norman, whoa! Look at him just go. He just explodes. Leaving everyone in the dust as they all go 3 wide in the back. But Michael Norman comes across the line as our leader. So he's the leader of this. So he's the first driver. Lead the lap, but now he's getting a challenge. Ooh, didn't want to do that, but anyways, Brandon was Shawn now. We get the flyby. Making a challenge on Norman. He has the inside advantage. However, is Michael going to use the middle groove or the higher groove? He's gone with the higher groove. Ooh, bugger. And that's now put the 7. That's now put Brandon was Shawn and Kyle Thomas, the 77 teammates, now up into the lead. I say they're teammates because they both sport the same number fonts on one another's cars. Oh, but look at this now. Dylan Poteet now coming into the frame in that 32 Florida lottery truck. Nice to see the Kentucky General come up here. And speaking of the Kentucky dominance, there's the Colonel behind him, James Qualls in a 10 Cobra on-wing Jennifer Jo Cobb truck. As someone's about to phone me, as we'll take a quick commercial break. Well, just as we go to the commercial break, we are now under caution, and we're going to show you what happened under the caution. So let's show you what happened. So the looks of it involved Zach Hamlin and Michael Norman and James King, the cousins, involved going 4 wide. Then King gets Hamlin into his cousin Michael, and then they just I don't know what's going on there with James King. I don't know what was going on there, but he sent his cousin and Zach Hamlin into the wall in turn 3, and that then triggered the caution flag to come out. In fact, who is the leader coming to the line? The leader, your new leader, will be to the line, Charlie Rodriguez. Good to see you again, old pal. Anyways, I do know that we're going in for pit stops, so we're going to skip forward ahead and take you to the live action as it happens. So, after that, So, after that caution, only one driver retired, and that was Zach Hamlin. So he will be put lap down. Michael Norman, on the other hand, I'm guessing he will have a few words with his cousin at this restart after the race, because he is right behind his cousin. As we're going to go back up to the front now. Danny Wells is our leader. He's our leader. Second is Charlie. Third, Mr. NNSCOA, Nick Mucciola, Kenny McCurry, PJ Williams, Nick Smith, Chris Dalton, Taylor Marie, Dylan Potee. They round out the top 10. Go back to the front now. Danny Wells now. He's in that 32 dual-line Turner Scott Simpson car. Jesus. I don't know what it is about that truck, but my God, has it been performing well here today, here in this series. As now Charlie now, in that 23R Atlanta winner, he is now to the lead. But from the looks of it, he's going to get a challenge from Nick Mucciola, as now Nick Smith behind him made it 3 wide between him and Seth Cole and PJ Williams. That's all getting a little frisky now. It's a game of frisk, everyone. It's pretty it's quite a field spread, actually. Going 3 wide now. Oh, I didn't like what I just saw then. Seth Cole and Chris Dalton were getting pretty close, if I can say so myself. Get the flyby. Making some moves. Dylan Potee now to the inside of Nick Smith. He needs to get up to Nick Mucciola, and Nick Mucciola now challenging for the lead against Charlie Rodriguez. Nick Mucciola, who was one of the few drivers in this field to participate in the 50th video race special at Ricky Raceway. I'd like to thank everyone who did watch that race and put your names down in participating in the race. I'd like to thank you all, because it was a very good race for me to record and to commentate on. And oh no, as I say that, we got a wreck. Oh, big wreck in the Jesus Christ! My God! Oh my God! Oh, James King! James King, Kyle Thomas, Kenny McCurry, Joshua Collard, Deanna Shelton. Those drivers are involved. And Michael Norman, you could say that's sweet revenge for getting knocked about. That's coming to the line. The 9 car of Nick Mucciola will be the leader. Oh my goodness. And Jacob Anthony involved as well. Ty Norton as well. Good Lord, how many drivers? Oof. What an eventful race this is turning out to be here at California. No, Arnold, stay out. Ah! Okay. Deanna Shelton was one of the damaged cars, so let's go find out what happened. Oh, and Joshua Collard was involved as well. Let's find out what happened in that incident here to trigger the second caution here at Auto Club. Okay, coming into turn 1, it looks like 4 wide. Kyle Thomas just budged Ty Norton in, and Kenny McCurry. Oh, just him and just those two were just innocent bystanders. As then McCurry gets into Jacob Anthony. Joshua Collard then gets into James King, then gets into Joshua Collard. Deanna Shelton, my God, where did that force come from? She then plows into the side of James King, setting him on his roof of all things. In fact, watch that again. Slow it down a bit. There we go. Watch now. He gets in the collar, and then at the angle he's placed. Oh, I think the angle of that Silverado's front end, the way it's just angled, made it just go. Whoop, oh, which made that 56 just turn over. I mean, whoa. My God. This is turning out to be quite an interesting race. Better than the bore fest that we had last time. So, anyways, we will now take you back to the restart. Triggering, well, we're going to go back to the restart for our third green flag restart of the day. Okay, so after that, we have 4 new retirees. The 15 of Ty Norton, the 56 of James King, the 11 of Jacob Anthony, and the 21 of Joshua Card. They retire out of the race. So, your new top 10. Or if there is a new top 10, in fact. Anyways, the top 10 now consists of Nick Mucciolo, Charlie Rodriguez, Sean Gallagher, Nick Bellardo, Dylan Potic, James Qualls, pardon, Chris Dalton, Nick Smith, Kyle Thomas, and PJ Williams. As again, the field massively separates. It takes some very interesting strategies, these drivers. As we now only have 8 to go. Was that 8? Fuck it, we'll just say it was 8. Anyways, Sean Gallagher now. In that Dodge 42 Mopar. Speaking of Mopar, look who it is. It's Dylan Pote. Whose Nationwide Series is sponsored by, guess who? Mopar. However, Sean Gallagher trying his hardest to get a good run. He's using the draft of Nick Mucciolo in that 9. But I'm not too sure if Mucciolo's won a race this season. I don't think he has. I remember last time he was it Nick? I believe it last time when we came here in the Nationwide Series. He did win in his debut race in the 89 Jesus car. Yeah, he did. Yeah, it was him that won. Yeah, he won his debut race, which was amazing for him. Can he repeat that same momentum here today in a truck? In the 9 truck Silverado, which is a very nice paint scheme, I must admit. Seriously, black and gold just goes so well together. As oh no, I thought the caution was out. Sorry, green, still green. Sean Gallagher not giving up. Right, let's go and ball with him. Wrong thing. Sorry. Force of habit. On board with the Mopar 42 of Sean Gallagher. He's got a rear full of smoky snuff. Sorry. Looks to the inside. He's got the inside line. Yes. Sean Gallagher now is your leader. And now we've got a rear full of Kyle Thomas, Nick Mucciolo. Nick now. Oh, Kyle now to the inside. Get the flyby. 3 wide now for second place. It's Derek Engel now in the 88. To the coming. Now he's going for the lead. He's got Kyle Corbett behind him for some pushing momentum. Should have had the momentum. Could have been a dead heat to the line, but no, wasn't to be. As Kyle Corbett now making it 3 wide for the lead. Oh, it's getting a little close here. They're all still bunched up together. Kyle Corbett leading. Well, that was Kenny McCurry then coming out of turn 4. Might play a factor. Taylor Marie now. Ooh, that 17 Caterpillar. Ooh, a little close there for the little Canadian air. We got 4 to go. Kyle Corbett still leading this. If a caution comes out now, I don't think we'll go back to green flag. That's Charlie Rodriguez. Wants that second win. He wants to become the second driver in the series. Is he the second? Will he be the second? Well, he wants to be one of a few drivers in the series to get a second win. But Jonathan Smith, yes, got his name right, will not do anything because now Charlie now to the lead. We've got 3 to go next time by. 3 laps to go. Here we go. Oh, they come up with Kenny McCurry. Oh no, that's going to hold up the field. Oh, that's held up the field now. Oh, they're all bunched together. You got to play this careful, boys. Play it careful. Okay, you did. Okay. Anyways. Back up at the front now. Side by side. Charlie Rodriguez versus Jonathan Smith, that's it. Jonathan Smith. Oh, look who it is! Dougie Shears. Dougie now coming into the frame as well. PJ Williams, Nick Bellardo. As they cross the line, as they just crossed the line. 2 laps to go. I don't think they'll need to pit. Free wide now for second. This is perfect for Jonathan Smith. Seriously, there's too many Smiths to remember. Anyways, Jonathan Smith now. He's all on his own. Usually that is not a good thing, but here at this track it might be. Coming across the line, he will get the white flag. I think he might get the checkered. Only one way to find out. He comes to the inside. Oh, but look at all these drivers now. They're all trying to bump draft each other, trying to catch up to him. PJ Williams might have the chance. PJ Williams now on his rear bumper. Is she going to make the move? She is going to make the move. The one truck. Inside line. Oh, I think she's got it. Last lap pass in the last corner. Coming across the line with a Fair Foods 350. PJ Williams wins. PJ Williams wins. PJ Williams wins her first race. Her first race win. Let's give you official results now. As you can see there's your standings, but we're gonna talk you through it now. So, the winner, PJ Williams, her first win in the truck series. Then second was Jonathan Smith, who I thought was gonna have the win, but I do remember this isn't just any speedway. This is Auto Club Speedway. Third was Chris Dolleton. Joshua Michaels, our pole sitter, good finish for him, getting a top 5 finish, and Dougie Shears rounds out the top 5. And it's Brandon was Shawn, Nick Millardo, Ian Dutter, James Qualls doing very well, and Cole Daly gets a top 10 finish. This might be good for him in the point standings. It should be, as he did finish. Did he finish ahead of the 13? Where's he? Where's Alex? Alex Ferranti. There he is, Alex Ferranti. So, yeah, so Cole Daly is going to have an extension to his points lead after this race. So, as we continue on, Sean Galligan, Chris Washer, Carl Corbett, Nick Smith, Dylan Poteet, Charlie Rodriguez, Seth Cole, Danny Wells, Shawn Henley, Nick Mujala around at the top 20. And then we got the rest here. We got Carl Thomas, Derek Engel, Dylan Young, Taylor Marie, Alex Fonte, and Michael Norman ran out the drivers that finished on the lap. Finished on the lead lap. In fact, all the trucks finishing within 3 seconds of each other, or nearly 3.5 seconds of one another. So, anyways, 2 lap cars were Kenny McCurry and Deanna Shelton. They were both lapped down, so bit of a tough luck for them, especially for Shelton. And so I do think that truck has promise, just it's not getting its full potential. And the retirees from the race were Josh McCall, Jacob Anthony, James King, Ty Norton, and Zach Hamlin. So they are the retirees out of this race here today. So congratulations, PJ Williams, on winning here at the Fareway Foods Stores 350 here, California. Let Arnold get one more word in, please. I hope to get the word in. Okay, Mr. Arnold, what is it you want to say? I fucked the maid! She was cleaning my pipes while she cleaned my dresser drawers. Anyways, thank you for being in California. I will see you all later in the new Terminator movie that's been announced. The super fantastic awesome sequel to the #1 smash hit box office. I love being a Terminator. I'll see you all later, and I'll be re-elected as governor of California. Vote for governor. The Governator. So, Mr. Schwarzenegger, yes! We'll see you all later, and I will see you on Monday Night Raw. Bye. What an interesting fellow. Now we go to this. Now let's go to the point standings. So, Cole Daly, 26 points ahead of Charlie Rodriguez. Charlie Rodriguez had a very good race here today, so that's going to be some good momentum pushing it. As well as that, Brandon Washawn is also up in the frame now. He's definitely going to be a major player in this. With dare I say it, 5 races to go, ladies and gentlemen. We only have 5 races left. So in 5 races' time, these boys are going to be working their asses off to win this series. Once we get to race 5, once we get to race 15, the season comes down to a climax, and we finish this bitch. It finishes like that, and we will crown ourselves our first trucks champion. And then we will then figure out. Drivers will then focus on what to do next year. And me, I just got to focus on which car mods I want to use. Anyways, enough about that. So, banded with Shawn, Dougie Shears. Dougie comes in 4th. Alex Florentine losing his positions. However, he still could be a factor playing in these last 5 races. Dylan Potey. Good to see the Kentucky General up into the frame. Then there's Nick Bilardo. The dog, Shawn Henley. Oh, woo! He could play maybe a factor in these last 5 races. He had a good start at this season. Can he finish it off with a bang? Only one way to find out. And look here, the 2 inseparable forces, Danny Wells and Deanna Shelton. Both of them. You just can't separate them on the track, seriously. There has to be something going on with them two. What it is, I have no fucking clue, but either ways, it really is kind of a weird thing going on between these two. Consider them the new rivals here in the truck series. The rivals started in Atlanta, and now in the next 5 races, it could go head to head. Anyways, Shelton rounds out the top 10. Then you got Joshua Collard, the 2 Joshes, the Josh Show, Collard and Michaels, 11th to 12th. Then there's Nick Mucciolo, Kyle Corbett, Jacob Anthony, Kenny McCurry. Happy birthday, dude. Even though this video will go out after your birthday, I just want to say happy birthday. Jonathan Smith, Ty Norton, James Qualls, Kyle Thomas, Chris Dalton, Nick Smith, Chris Washer, PJ Williams, Sean Gallagher, Taylor Marie, Seth Cole, James King, Zach Hamlin, Derek Engel, Michael Norman, Dylan Young, Ian Dutter, all round out the field. In fact, only 4 drivers have yet to break the 1,000 points barrier, and Cole Daly is close to breaking the 1,500 points barrier. However, they'll all be past 1,000 points after this next race. Hopefully after this race we'll be over 1,000 points. So next time we meet, we will be going to Michigan for the Starbucks 200. So, like always, as James Cole says, whatever you do, don't miss it.